All right, welcome to the weekly meeting, 10/19, October 19. Man, we're a couple of weeks away from Halloween, Doug. I'm trying to put some money into your pockets. Uh, if you made it this far, man, it's been this week. This year has been traveling, seems like pretty fast. And
Wait, I can't see you, Todd.
you can't see me. Yeah, my webcam isn't on. It just has a it has a blocker on it. So this year is almost finished. Um, if you look at the room, we don't have everybody that we started with. Some people are MIA. Some people fell off. Some people went over the cliff. It happens along the trading journey, and for the most part, it's not a lack of knowledge, right? I think it takes you about a year, maybe, to figure out what you really need to do. And if you're in this group, you'll have a winning strategy. The part that takes people out or throws people over the cliff is the self-control piece, right? The self-control is the thing that derails your trading because you don't have enough money to pay for your urges or your lack of discipline. So today, we just watched our little market structure class. I wanted to, kind of go back to what we had done so many weeks and just look at a chart and break down a trade or two, and give everybody the opportunity if they want to break down a trade, then they can do the same. Can y'all see my screen?
Yes.
All righty, all righty. I'm gonna pull my little list up over here, and there's a few trades. All right, I really like this Euro USD trade, and if I just shrink my screen a little bit, this is kind of self-explanatory. We came from this level, we went sideways, we pushed up, right? To this level where we double top, we grab liquidity, and the trade pushed back down to here. And this is where I was interested in taking a long for this trade. Now, prior to the trade getting down here, I kind of figured we'd take a long and we go higher. But since then, I know the euro dropped their interest rates. So I don't know if we're going to go higher. But I don't care. The entire point is we can see the drop. I see the imbalance. I see the breakup structure. And it came right to my area of interest, my POI. My POI was this line. It touched the line. So I could have gotten to this trade Friday. I didn't. So, it's set up pretty nicely, right? On Friday, it bought up, and there's a daily bullish order block. So, excuse me, in my opinion, this trade is ready to buy. Okay. What's interesting to me is on one of these higher time frames, there was a 2-month candle, and maybe even a 3-month. Okay, so a couple of months ago, right? A couple of months ago, or maybe it was a month ago. At the end of September, was it September, Spice Girl? All right, if you had looked at this candle in September and fib this September candle, and you mark your zone, here's my 50, put this line as my 78, and you would close it out. And at the 1st of October, if you had looked at the 4-hour chart, the 1st of October, this price would have crossed over and you would have got a close right here. If you were looking at the way I trade, then you would have got a pullback right here. This could have been your entry, and you would have been in profit since September 30th. So all through October, you'd have just been gaining money, making that loop. So this was a way for you to catch that entire drop, or you'd have anticipated that entire drop if you would have traded, the way I trade or similar. So the close of that 3-month candle would have had you paying attention. The trade crossing over on the 4-hour would have given you an opportunity to entry. And what candle is this that would have let you in? The 1300 candle. So after the PM New York session, you could have got your entry, and you would have just fell your way to glory, fell your way to victory. And you could have rolled this trade all the way down, because you would have saw the imbalance, the same one that I saw where I put this line. That would have been the imbalance that you could have targeted, right? And even if you got out of this trade right here when it pulled back, right? Even if you had got out of the trade, you made a lot of money from way up there to way here, and then it fell down. And like I said, Friday, it gave us the chop that I was personally looking for. And I saw it, and I could have got in it Friday afternoon, but I figured it was going to pull back, right? So that's the trade that I'm looking at taking, because it's such a layup, right? And I had my little one-on-one with my Giphy, and this is kind of what I was explaining to her is, if this trade is going to go bullish for any long time period, you figure it's going to take time to turn around. So, just the same way when the trade got up here, it didn't just turn and start selling, right? You got the chalk on the higher time frame. And, what I was telling her is, once the trade got up here, at the end of August, it got here. And it took a whole month for it to turn around, because it was the end of September when it started selling. So now it's at this level. It's going to do the same thing. This chalk right here is what we're going to catch right here. We're going to trade it back up, these 200 and some pips, and it's going to come down, and it's going to do a little zigzag action, and then it's going to take liquidity the same way it took liquidity at the top, right? So price came up here the 23rd of August, it farted around, gave us a chalk, and it came back up here, and it took liquidity on the 25th of August. 1 month later, after it established the high, it took liquidity, pushed down, and gave us an entry. So there's another way you could have gotten into this trade. There's so many different ways, and then it dropped, right? And maybe you didn't know it was coming here because you didn't look all those time frames. You could have just targeted this low right here. But if you were a higher time frame viewer, if you're in this group, you kind of learned to do that, and you could have taken advantage of all these pips. But now that it has gotten here, right? Maybe your bias is this is going to be bullish, right? Like this 3-week, to me is pretty clear that it's going to be bullish. So I think we're going higher, right? And this, I have my little checkered flag to the area that I believe that we're probably going to, right? But that's to be, we can argue on these higher time frames because, it has so many weeks and probably months for this to actually play out that it's not even worth my energy, to argue about whether it's going higher or not. The trade we have in our face, right? A trade that's showing us in the face, we got a bullish daily order block, and we got a trade that needs to push. I say about two. I think we need to push to this area, right? 252 pips, but at the bare minimum, we're pushing 173 pips. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I can make it dance for 173 pips. You know, I know Spice Girl can make it dance for 173 pips. These are easy, give me trades. And we're going to get up here, then we're going to come back and fart around, right? Even if we go higher to this level and come back and fart around. The point is, we're coming here, we're going to dilly-dally around, and then we'll take liquidity again and go higher. So let me just break this trade down, right? All right. I'm going to do it my way. So on the three-week candle is finished, right? This is a 3-week bullish order block. So if I fib this order block, boop, 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 boop. I can fib the OB. I can have my my little zone up here, right? From this salmon colored box to this yellow box, that's my golden zone. I can take this green line and throw it up, you know, to my 78%. I can delete my fib, and I can say to myself that I like to see the trade push up to my zone, in between my zone and my 78. So if I drop down to the 4-hour chart, I need to see what's up there, right? And obviously, there's a little imbalance at the top right here, but there's also relative equal highs. There's more imbalance. There's a little imbalance up here. To me, there's a high chance the trade is coming up here, right? So there's a really good chance that I see that we can get 250 out of this trade. And it already has the bullish order block, which is kind of double. It puts the cherry on the top for me because it's an easy trade entry, right? I just wait for it to pull back Sunday night, probably on London session, and find me an entry. Maybe even if the entry ain't until 3 in the morning, you know, I can lose my little sleep. I can get in the trade, and I'm stuck in that trade. If it takes 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, that trade to me, this is my big joker trade. This is a guaranteed winner, you know, and it's a pretty easy trade that pans out on several different time frames. The confirmation is on several different time frames, right? Now, to me, it's still bullish. This pullback was just pulling back to the moving average, and it stops there perfectly. Now we get in this trade, and we can ride this trade on up, right? We can ride this trade up to this zone where I have the little checkered flag, right? And all I did there is I just fibbed from this area to this area, and you know, I'm looking at what's in these zones. So to me, this is a logical point. If you're biased for it going higher, there's another area here. You know, the point is, I think everybody would say this is a push down a break of structure, and that the trade can probably trade up here. This trade did come into the zone from this higher time frame, but you know, depending on the fundamentals, looking at where the candles are, there's a good chance that we'll go a little bit higher. Just my little 2 cent, and my little the way I view this trade setup. And if you are a person that looks at the higher time frames to try to get your bias, then I think this is a pretty good trade setup. And then for my last little confirmation, I showed you on the daily. So if I just fib this daily, I know y'all probably like, it's a lot of big fibs, though. It is what it is, right? I fib the daily. I can mark up my zones if I want to through here. I can get my 78. Because we're on the daily, I got to drop 2 time frames down to the 1 hour. So I'm looking at what's in my 1 hour zone, and it's really nothing. And I see like some relative equal lows right here. I'm just going to drop to the 15 to see if I can clean it up. To me, this area of liquidity is attractive, right? And I can see us dropping right below that area before we go higher. So all I need to do is set my alarm down here, right? I can set it at the middle of the zone, or I can set it at the start of the zone and then watch it the rest of the way. But it's about 27 pips to the 62 and about 33 pips, 32 pips to the 78. But I'm looking for the trade to turn and burn somewhere around this area. And that's my little 2-cent EU trade that I'm looking to take advantage of this week. Anybody have any questions? Does anybody disagree with the trade setup? See anything different? Nobody? Brett. Andrew, what's up?
I'm good, bro. What's up?
You don't disagree?
Nah, I'm trading GU, bro. But like, yeah, same thing I'm seeing GU for buys next week.
You said what now? You and GU?
I said I'm trading GU, not EU. So for
Oh,
next week, I'm
yeah.
like,
You always do the backwards pairs.
no, bro, we are ahead, man.
Well, I don't think I think GU got to sell a little bit more. I don't know.
Nah,
It got a 3-week bullish order block.
for the week, next week, I already have like my analysis marked out. So
Yeah, GU has a 3-week order block too. I would have liked to see GU come down to this area. It never made it, I guess.
bro,
It might come down, bro. It might come down.
If I already post on general chat, if I lose this trade, I will never be a trader again. I swear to God.
If you lose the trade,
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
are you in the buy or sell? Or you're in a so you have it coming to this area too. Yeah, you have it coming here first. I agree. I think it's going to come here. Because we got this break of structure. It pulled back, is rejected. I think it's going to fall, come into this zone where this imbalance is, and then push up.
You want this trade to come all the way down here, like this your yellow zone.
Yeah, I do.
Nah, it's not going to happen, bro.
You don't think so?
No. You remember when we were talking on GU before I took a buy, like, that got stopped out 4K. So I was anticipating like this low has to get swept before I will be looking for buys, but I never even waited for that to, be swept. So we swept the low, and it depends how you're looking at this because GU is going to sell either way. So this is just a little pullback to somewhere around this area for the sell to occur. So this is not like we are buying all the way up or something. No, this is just a pullback. GU is on like GU has to sell to, I don't know, down.
So you don't think it's coming here to buy up?
No.
You think it's going further down?
This trend, right? Probably Monday or something. I don't know how much we're going to pull back. But Monday, we have to get an entry for a buy or something. So somewhere around this area, then GU is going to sell.
No.
So the sell might be, okay, yeah, this is GU, right? Yeah, we be around this area. Think this, yeah, this is the low, original low. So from here, I think, yeah, from here would be the area of interest we are looking at around this area. So probably we might run this low before we take a buy on this GU for long term. Something. This is
Interesting.
the market maker cycle right here. Here is a liquidity grab, also a change of character, but we're now pulling back up for the continuation to occur to this area before we see that buy again higher. So probably clear a low. Then that original sell we are waiting for will come.
So I hear you. So this is what I think. I think we're going here, and I think we'll buy up.
Kasse 3 bitte.
Now, to me, this move down, we broke structure. So I don't have a problem with anything that you say, except for we're going lower first. Then we'll come back here to go shorter. So then when we come to here to go shorter, we might go to your zone or your area before we go higher. But to me, the structure, I'm just looking at what I see on the chart. This is a breakup structure to me. That's a boss. So we broke this level.
Yeah.
And I know we need to buy up to come down. The question is, for me,
let
me see, shift. How do you make this line straight? Shift, control.
Just press shift.
Okay. So for me, the question is, do we push lower before we pull up? And I think we do, since we're this close. How many pips is this? Oh, that's 100 pips. I don't.
So let me make it easier for you. Go to the 6 hours, the 3 hours, and the 1 hour. Put it on like your normal chart. Yeah. Okay. Oh, first go to the 12 hour. Let's see. Okay, 1 day. Right. So you see, this is a whole candle, right? This red one.
Nee, das
We clear the liquidity. Then this candlestick right here, we broke above it. So now go to the what? The 12 hours and 6 hours. Then you can see the structure. 6 hours. Right. So this was a change of character after this liquidity graph from the daily time frame.
Right.
And if you go to what, the 3 hours.
Hold on, let me look at the daily one more.
Let me take this shit out.
Okay, there's a liquidity grab on the weekly for sure. And it just depends. Maybe it's too far to come down and grab liquidity again. So you might be right. I can see why we're maybe it's too far. We're too far away to go back and grab more liquidity. So maybe we'll just pull back internally to go higher.
So what I was explaining, right, is we have already changed character. Go to the 3 hours and you will see. So right here, you can see this is the structure. Oh shit. What am I doing? Hold on. Yeah. So this is a structure. We pull back, then we grab liquidity. We created the high. This was a short-term high right here that was broken. Then we came back down, retest the area. Then now we took a high, double high like this.
Right. So we'll pull back here.
So we'll pull back, then to this area, then you will see that sell will occur down.
That's correct.
If you look at the chart, I already posted the analysis. So that's what is going to happen. And of course, if you go to the 1 hour, you can probably see more better or something. But you know what happened, right? We have liquidity up and down. So there is a high probability we will run the high first. Then in our section, we will come back to run the low and mitigate your area of interest for that buy to occur.
Yeah, they'll get the early buyers out of there by running at a high
You
first.
understand? Yeah, yeah. If we get the early buyers, right?
Yeah,
We pull back,
yeah.
take the, like the sellers or whatever, yeah, or the buyers who were like, trying to buy up from there already. Then we run them out before we take the original buy will occur. So it's best go to the 1 hour. It's best to wait for like liquidity. If you grab the top side, you can just sell it down to your area of interest. It's just like that. Then, yeah.
They're gonna take this Asian session for sure.
Yeah. So we have to run high. Either this one right here, or it doesn't matter which one they're going to run, but high first. Then we will pull back down to run the low. Probably, around this area, I don't know. Before we will. But the zone right here for me is this one. The chart is kind of different, but yeah. Right here. This area is my point of interest. Right here. So this low has to be protected because we already broke the structure to the upside and we mitigate this area. So this area now is my full zone. If you know what I mean. Like this.
Yeah. Here's the chart right here.
Yeah. That's where I want market to pull back to. So if there's any low right here, we might run them, but of course, you don't want to take this out. So
most definitely, this low is going to get taken.
Of course, if this is my area, right? So we might just pull back down a little bit, then weak out to take this low.
Yeah, Asian is always get the Asian session.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's to me, that's the easiest part about trading London. All you have to do is wait for London, and you just wait to see the Asian liquidity get taken most of the time. Mm-hmm. If it's not a strong trend, if a pair is trending, then maybe it'll come back halfway through Asian session. But yeah, this is easy. They're gonna take this low right here. If you want to go long, you just wait for this low to get taken.
You just have to wait. That's what I'm saying. Like
it's the same what happened here.
First of all,
here's your Asian session low right here, right?
Yeah.
If
you see how we run, that's why I was telling you, because I don't even use the Asian session like it's what is it, indicator. So I know we already ran liquidity before that change of character occurred. Yeah. We pull back down. Now we broke high, like two highs, So that's why I'm telling you, this is our POI right now. So all you need to wait for is either we are grabbing the upside first, or we just run the low, then just continue going higher. So there's no point to waste time. But for me, I think we will go for the high first, then pull back down, probably in New York session, then we will run this low and continue going higher.
You're definitely going to the high because it want people to think that it's buying.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to buy. It's going to break the high. That's going to that'll be another change of character, and then it'll pull back.
Right.
Then go higher.
Mm-hmm. So, like I say, we already have everything aligned. All you need, just be patient, man. Wait for what is going to happen. The liquidity grab, then you can execute your trade. Like I posted on like the general chart, so you can just wait, like look at the analysis there.
Yeah, I still think the EU trade is better. I think it offers more. They're both going up. Maybe GU moves a little faster.
In this case, I think GU moves faster because I saw that your EU like analysis. I was like, that's why I don't even want to talk about EU because I don't care what they are doing there. So for me, I know GU has already set for me for the week. So
yeah, GU does move faster for whatever reason.
Mhm.
but this is all the same.
It's not the same thing either ways because this is the 1 hour. Where is your what is it called? Your Asia session for
Yeah,
the week
this is
right here.
all the
Uh,
same. The liquidity for this one was here. It pushed
yeah.
up. To me, this is probably the area of liquidity that needs to be grabbed. And when it comes back, it's going to grab all this liquidity before it goes higher.
Patient, man. It's all the same thing. Euro,
Yeah.
USD, GU. But you just have to understand like the pair you trade. That's just the only thing different, you know. Like know how it behaves or something. But yeah, it's the same thing. We are going higher. So
Yep.
patient is the key, bro.
Anybody trading anything different?
Todd, I would look at UC if you don't mind looking at.
UC for the sale?
Yeah,
Hey, UC was set up so beautiful for the sale the other day. And that son of a gun didn't sell, boy.
yeah, and kind of go back to what Andrew was saying. You know, you just gotta be patient with it. Yeah. So
Like it double top. Like I know this gonna be a good sale. I saw the liquidity grab, and this is pushed down with a chuck. I'm like, I thought this was gonna push, you know. And I had my alert set, and it never hit it. And I looked back at it later, and I was like, man, that dirty dog didn't sell.
yeah,
But you know, it is what it is. To me, this is classic, man. Here's your if you just feel this move down, you got everything you wanted.
yeah,
Get back to the 78 perfectly. And you know, when I looked at it, I'm like, dang, if this goes to if this pushes down like back to 60, I believe I had it at 60, 137.60. It never pushed down. But I like this trade setup a lot. You know, I like the EU setup. To me, was cleaner, but this is a perfect to me setup where you
yeah. To be honest with you, them were the two that I wanted to ask you about, but you had already broke down EU, so I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I did look at this at the UC setup. So I think there are a lot of easy setups, and you know the problem with people and you know and us is we don't patience, man. The patience is what kills us, you know. But if you look at this setup and it's good for 400 pips, I mean, come on, bro. You know, like this is too easy, and you know you can probably let your runner go and try to get to this area down here because if you fib this whole up move, that's probably where we're pulling back to. So depending on how you view structure and how you view the market, you know, we haven't really broke through these highs. So when it comes back up to this area, I kind of expected it anyway that it was going to sell. So,
bro, like even this chart, yeah, if you want like the candlestick, look at the point, like where you are right now, where the market is. It's you can just read the candlestick easily how it was because we already grab liquidity, right?
exactly.
So this current move right now, look at the formation right here on your candlestick, the daily. It's just telling you, okay, we are ready.
Exactly. To me, it's going to drop past this low, but I don't want to argue with people about that. You know,
Can you zoom out a little bit on the chart?
All right, hold on. I think that anybody trading this can target at least that level.
Equal lows, yeah.
Because if you fib the move up, you know, this is where the next liquidity is. It took the liquidity from the top already. So this is where the next liquidity is. And to me, that's a easy. Like these are trades you can get in and go do whatever excuse. Like you know how people, I got to work or I got this or I got, you know, bro, this is 364 pips that are given. And then you can leave a runner because it might go for longer than this. All the liquidity gets robbed from the top. It might get this liquidity, but it's for sure going to get this. Easy trades, man. Easy. And all we do is overcomplicate it. We think too long on it, or we're not patient enough. You might say, "Oh, it take too long for that trade to happen." I'd be like, "All right, this was from the bottom. If you count this red candle, 1, 2, 3, a month. It took 1 month, right? A little bit under a month for this up move, 300 and some pips. 1 month. So you could have made what you made in a month on this buy. You could have made, hopefully, if you know how to trade, you could have. And even if you didn't, let's just say you made less than what you made on the buy. Now it's turning around and selling. So you could take what you made on that buy, and it's probably going to take half the time for the sell, right? This sell took 3 weeks or 4 weeks after it grabbed liquidity. So if it just takes another 4 weeks, you can make double what you made on the buy. There's an imbalance right there. This is, if it breaks through this low, this will be the next area that I would look at. I think it's coming there anyway. But anyway, anywho, it's a good trade setup. Any questions?
I traded US 30 Friday for a very long time.
Bro, I can't, it's all great, man. But if you don't find, you got to get that first pullback. Like it might pull back to here. But that US 30 is rolling. Like it's doing it's exactly what we thought it was going to do. That thing is getting out of it. It might pull back a little bit to the top of this. If you don't find your entry, bro, I don't think we ever coming back until after. Not ever, but we're not getting proper pullbacks because all the money is going into the markets. Bitcoin got a good little area to end. Let me trash all this stuff that's on here. I know I know Kai been dilly-dallying with Bitcoin.
Just a little.
I don't think we're gonna get a proper pullback. Well, maybe we'll get a proper pullback to the other wick, but Bitcoin piping hot, yeah. You can rub your nickels together and buy you some Bitcoin, buy you some crypto. If it just pulls back to this level, like if they grab the liquidity from under here, I'm gonna be ready to get in with a small position and let it ride. But yeah, everything is pushing pretty nicely, guys.
Ty, what you think about GN?
G who?
GN.
Man, I looked at GN and I don't like it.
I was doing some analysis on GN the other day, but you left anyway.
Once it pulled down, are you looking to sell it or buy it?
I was looking to buy it eventually.
Well, where are you buying it from? So on the 4 hour, I can see a break of structure and it's turning around, right? To me, this set the high, this grabbed the liquidity, and I want to see it pull back to this area before it goes higher. Now, what I thought was going to happen was we get to this area, but I mean, I don't understand why this thing just fell short and fizzled out. I don't like the fact that it fizzled out and took liquidity. Remember last week I said, man, it's coming here, and somebody asked me, what didn't the liquidity? I mean, didn't that get mitigated? And I'm like, yeah, but the only reason for this thing to be going back up there is it needs to go higher.
Right.
So I don't necessarily I can't get a good read. We need to take this, to me, we need to take this liquidity. So I would like to see a buy, but I can't buy it from here. I want to see it buy from this area, then go up and take the liquidity, and then I think we're going to sell. But it left these double tops. So I am biased to think we're going to take out these double tops before we sell. If you had asked me at the close of this candle, I would say I would think we would sell without going to take those double tops. I think we're going to sell at least to take this liquidity, and we still may. But I don't like the fact that price is hanging out up here. I would have expected us to this candle to sell at least to take out probably both of these lows and then go up higher. That's what I would have thought by the way this candle closed. This candle closing below the tops of these candles made me think that this 3-month candle was going to sell without taking the highs.
Maybe you can check like the other broker or something.
What's that?
Right here, it's similar to what GA that was this way. This was the high, right? And this should run this high. So we're supposed to pull back to the internal around here, but we don't have. So probably we're going to run this low. And I don't know this GN either ways. But check like one. No, this is one that check FSC and let's see if we took the high or something.
See, still to me, these lows got to this candle should take that low, man. I don't care.
So this was the high you were talking about, right?
Yeah. Oh, I guess it did take it.
That's why I'm telling you, like, you have to like compare the chart.
So yeah,
but in this case, I'm seeing it probably put it back down to this area.
Look, these highs,
because we don't have any fair gap within.
We do. We need to come here. I agree. This is where I thought this candle would come. Or this is what I wanted. I wanted to see this candle push down, take these lows, then go up to take these highs. And I don't know. I guess it can still happen, but yeah, so maybe that's what this is. Maybe because this wick took the liquidity from this, right? This was relative equal highs right here. This wick and this wick. They got taken out. So maybe we're going to see price fall out.
This is the 12 hour, right? Go check the 6 hour. Let's see what happened with it this way. I think. So look, after this liquidity was grabbed, I mean, we created like higher high to that point, right?
Right.
Can you expand the chart a little bit? Because I'm not seeing it so much. Is it frozen?
You said what?
Can you expand your chart a little bit?
Oh, expand it.
Zoom out. Yeah. Yeah. So just go to the daily that way. Let's just use the daily, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see what the daily says.
The daily says it's fizzing out. It lost momentum.
So basically, you just have to watch this candlestick high and low. So because this candlestick cleared the liquidity right here, so did we close? We haven't closed below because And
No.
now what are we getting? We have taken the low, and this one took the high. We're taking the low right here. So in 6 hours, this says something else though, like bearish moment. Can you go to back to the 6 hours? So right here, this was daily, no, 6 hours candle that cleared this high. So this bearish candle closes below this area. So that is what matters right now within this range to this range. So this is like a bearish order block because this candlestick closes below this candlestick that swept the liquidity. Now we are building liquidity, and you can see the way this one displays to the upside before you see like market coming down. Go to the 3 hours and the 1 hour. Let's see what happens. I think we are selling. Okay, so you can see right here,
change the character
for your POR, yeah, and we just restated that area for like. Then look at this red candle. What do we do? That's the last candle that on Friday. What is the 1 hour showing right here? I know we are selling for sure somehow.
Yeah, we're gonna sell according to that 3 hour.
So you see, Asia high was swept to this area. Like I said, now you see what happened again. Can you expand, zoom out the chart? Let's see what happened within this area. No, zoom out, not in.
Zoom out.
Yeah. Is this the out or in? Which one are we doing? So we can see like the graphic very well, yeah.
So you mean like off this time frame?
No, like this current area. We just want to see the current area.
Oh, okay. Zoom in.
Zoom in or as me, I don't even know which one is it. More, a little bit.
More?
A little bit.
Who's trading
more,
this?
Please, more, please, more, please. Okay, right here. Okay, yeah. We can see now. We build a lot of liquidity. Then we wipe out the liquidity. You can see even in the 1 hour time frame, there is a change of character right here. This is just selling in that ways. Just watch out. Be careful about this pair, but yeah, we are selling. We have a fair value gap right here for your entry. This was a change of character, this displacement, because we swept the liquidity, tap into your POI. Now, a confirmation again that we see this displacement, and the fair value gap was created. Then after we tapped in, you see we started like turning bearish.
So this gonna be like this on
a high, bid, then
it's gonna take this out.
Down. Yeah,
it's gonna take that out.
So watch out. Where is like the London high and New York high? This is the two, right?
This is the London high because this is Asian.
Oh yeah. This is London high and New York high right here. Yeah. So we might aim for the New York high, wipe it, and then keep selling.
Who's asking about GN?
It's Kyra.
See, to me, if I have to take this much time to analyze it,
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I just be like, no. I mean,
it's already set up and ready.
The other ones are so much easier.
Yeah.
But I did look at it, and I don't like it. We'll see. We'll see if it breaks through this order block too. So even if this sells, it's going to go back to that area that I was talking about, where that imbalance was, where I want to see it buy from. at imbalance. $270 pips of a little snake oil bumpy ride.
Thanks y'all for looking at it.
All right. What else y'all looking at?
I ain't trading it, but I seen look like GJ ready to sell.
Yeah, all them JPYs. But you know, when the dollar get ready to sell, they all do too. See, you got the bearish 4-hour order block. All them JPYs about to take it to the highs.
Yeah.
You know, I would have really liked to see all of them come a little bit higher, but you know, it is what it is. With everybody's likes, it doesn't matter. That's a perfect order block right there. I would have liked to see all of them come just a smidge higher. But to me, we're about to get some action, man, because this is coming off that 2-week bearish order block. Where's Lil Kim at? Lil Kim. Yeah, GJ came perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right up there. I mean, yeah, that bad boy is.
Yeah, it's getting ready. That's what I was looking at on Friday. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on Friday. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So GJ did come to there. EJ and EU, it didn't.
You think DJ
Chappie,
start selling now?
Huh?
You think DJ start selling?
Oh, I think so. Well, I think
DJ
they're all going to
needs
sell
go
with the
up
dollar.
a bit more.
What's that?
DJ needs to go up a bit more.
Well, I don't disagree, but they ain't going up this week.
This week, I don't know. For this trade like this week, I will take it out later. No.
Well, listen. We just said that GU and EU were buying. That means the dollar is selling. So if you look at this candle for the last 3 weeks, it's strong. It needs to pull back. It's going to sell. So that's the same with GJ. It's going to sell. Now, if I get the golden zone of this candle and it sells down to that zone, what is that, 400 pips? This, you know, and you might not trade or see it the same way I see it, but I'm just gonna break it down for the people who know. Hey, dirty, I got your money. That's what she was singing to me, bro. She got my money. So for me, Andrew, this drop right here, you see how it already crossed over the moving average. It already pulled back. All it can do is give up some bootay, bro. That's 500 pips of bootay that it's going to give up.
Is it Zumi you call? But I mean, you need to wait for confirmation in a pair like this, though.
Well, listen, bro.
Yeah.
You wait as long as you need to wait. All I'm telling you is when it crossed over right here, that was the confirmation that I needed. You might need more, and that's cool. But I'm going to tell you the way I knew what time it was. There is your double top right there, bro. Right? There's your double top. This high and this high.
Is he talking about GJ? Because GJ was in the middle of going to that wick.
No. Are y'all looking at UJ?
Yeah, I'm looking at UJ right now. I'm wondering, was he talking about GJ? Like, as we talking about UJ?
Oh, I I don't know, because this right here is
yeah, that look ready. But I see what he's saying if he was talking about GJ, because it was in the middle of
No,
going to that wick.
DJ is not ready yet. But like this one, I mean, like for you to take a sell on this, you have to break this low first. And
no. I disagree with what you're saying, bro. This is why it's a little bit different. To me, the setups are very different.
Yes, they are.
And
for sure, UJ moved different from GJ, for sure.
Exactly. I trade ICT concepts. Well, you know, to me, there was your double top right there. We ran that double top. The confirmation for this sell happened when we broke this low right here.
And go back to your candlestick. Let me see that low, how it looks. Oh, okay. Is it zoom in? You call it or zoom?
Huh?
Okay.
I'm just look, man. I can't. Yeah. That's why I use the line chart. I'm just telling you.
What is that?
So
can you go to the daily time frame? Let's see what the candlestick possess. Okay, this is the daily time frame. It's not bad, but
well, listen,
at least
I
a bit more.
hey, bro, I'm not messing with.
So what do you think? Wait, what do you think? Go to your line chart.
I showed you what I think. I think it's
okay,
going to sell 500 pips.
Yeah, I agree. Can you go to your line chart, because you use your line chart for your confirmation?
I got jacked up on this because I thought we were going here.
Mm-hmm. We don't know. I don't know either. But can you go to your line chart?
I know for sure it's selling now. It's not. I don't have a question. I'm gonna show you. This is what happened at
your line chart. Yeah.
On London session. No. You know, I trade London session, and I had one of my accounts. I was trading this, right? So I got my liquidity grab.
The low, not the high. Yeah.
Right. I got my liquidity grab. It grabbed.
Mm-hmm.
So when this candle pulled back, I put 16 lots. I bought 16 lots. Price go up. I set my alarm. Listen, yeah. I set my alarm for this candle. It closed bullish above my moving average. I put 9 lots, 25 lots on the trade. I woke up, account smoking.
Okay, it's no problem. I mean, you will get it back. So yeah.
Yeah, but you know the damage was done because this was the same trade. This is the same trade that I told Leandra not to take.
So, bro, wait, can you do me a little favor? Your daily time frame. Go back to the line chart on the daily time frame. Let me see. Mm-hmm. So go back to the line chart. We haven't broken a structure, bro. This is what I want you to see.
Okay, you're going to get it. Patience, bro. Patience. One structure.
So because there is another block right here that we are mitigating right now. Like I say, we need a push up because I didn't see. Go back to the chart, like the main candlestick chart. So this one, I'm just telling everybody here, you have to understand this candlestick, right? So if you see, this was the bullish candlestick, the high. If actually this red candlestick swept the high in the daily time frame like this, before you see this bearish momentum, trust me, bro, you will see something occur right here, either way, whether the line chart or the main chart. But right now, it's not ready. We just mitigated this other block. It's ready to push up higher. So GJ and UJ, they don't move the same, but on this chart, it's not ready to.
So this
GJ needs to move. Yeah.
This high will be left for after the pullback.
All right. I mean, I'm not trading it, but I mean, anybody who is
Well,
trading,
I think
we will see in the next meeting. So
I think EU is the best setup, which is why I pick EU. But this imbalance needs to get mitigated. And this is what I thought. You couldn't have told me we weren't going to go up here. This day when it pulled back, and I thought for sure 100% we was going to this imbalance.
So, bro, there's another thing you have to look, right? Look, we displace. What are we doing now? We are accumulating. We need another displacement, bro. We are not selling yet.
Well, we'll see. The dollar is selling. If this goes up, then that means that the dollar is going up.
Yeah, you have to also use relative strength, right?
True.
They are different currencies. So GBP, pounds is different, euro is different, and yen is different. It doesn't mean dollar is selling. Means our dollar is weak now because we are selling. No, it's not weaker to yen. No.
So
and it's not weaker to euro or whatever. It's like world currency. So, but who is taking share on this has to be careful and wait for your confirmation, whatever you're saying. You know, I believe that we are going higher more.
I think we're going to higher, but this is what I think is going to happen. That's what I think. And
in this case, then after we break this low, then you can be anticipating what?
Well, I agree with that too. But for me, if I was trading this, I would already be in for the short based on us sweeping that high, coming back, grabbing, closing below that 4-hour low and grabbing that.
We didn't even wipe Asia high, bro. Not yet. That's what I'm saying. Like that candlestick on the daily time frame just
listen to what I'm telling you.
Okay.
This is a double top, bro. This is a double top. This high and these highs. It's a double top. So after the market will leave that double top, it can pull back the same way the market leaves double bottoms right here. It can leave that double top. It left this double bottom because it knows the market is going to come back and grab it. So it's not like we can't leave that double top before we pull back. To me, the bigger clue was the grab of this. It set the high, this pushed down and broke this little structure. Now it pulled back, grabbed liquidity. So this should continue to break. We got a 4-hour. We'll see what happened on Asian session. If Asian session we push down and grab and break this low, then there you have it.
You should reach out to me when you take a trade. I will be taking the records of UJ.
Well, yeah, I'm not trading UJ. I'm trading EU. But if UJ breaks and it starts breaking out, then I'll definitely hit you up.
For sure, bro. I'm gonna put it in my channel. Don't worry.
Yeah, everybody has to. You know, is there anybody looking at taking UJ? Because I'm not. I'm EJ is an easy. It's an easy button.
On this pair, yes, even GJ, I can see similarities, right? But I mean, they don't move the same, obviously, but still. Even this area that you marked out, let me see this area that you marked out. Go to the higher time frame. Where was that? It's like a imbalance, right? Go to the weekly time frame, bro, just the weekly. So I want to see something right here. Zoom in, like you say. Yes, sir. So what I said was, can we see the chart very well? I want to see the high. Right. Okay, this is where it gets a bit, different or something. On GJ, it's much clearer, right? It's much clearer, like with this displacement right here. It's much clearer on GJ. But still, on GJ, I wanted a high like this to be run. And after that high, that is where we have the imbalance on the weekly time frame. But in this case, the tiny imbalance is here, but it's not too much. So it depends how many people is here from here to this thing.
It's a bunch. But this imbalance got ran right now.
Because
This is what I'm saying. Don't you expect price to react when this imbalance got ran last week?
it's reacting to it, right?
Huh?
It's reacting to the imbalance.
Yeah, that's why it pulled back.
Mhm.
That imbalance got mitigated. Now, the candle closed below consequent encroachment of this imbalance, which means what?
Bro, if we were going to even sell,
Pull it back.
automatically, after we take this
Don't it
high,
pull
right?
back first?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
I know you are seeing it the same way, right? If we were going to sell, you see, last week candle, we have already mitigated this imbalance. Last 2 weeks, not even last week. Then last week, you see how we went deeper in, then we retraced back down, right?
Right.
We have already taken this high. We could have just come back down, like just sell off last week, close it, because this is a little candle, and just close it below this candle. That will give you the whole confirmation that we are going to sell, pull back to probably this area or this area that you marked out for another buy opportunity. But like with this market is going higher. There is no sell signal on this market right now.
Yeah, because it's time and price. So you have to wait for the right time. But then ICT also said that imbalances they can come back to imbalances like up to probably 4-8 times, especially when there's a fair value gap as well.
Many
So, like,
times.
see that imbalance near like May. I think it's like probably April. Then that's where it's come back to as well, and those highs.
So this is your 3 weeks.
This shit is selling.
That makes sense. Like I've said about the consequent encouragement as well.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
You see this area, if you go to GJ, yeah, this area, if you go to GJ, that is where I don't know how there, the price, but like I'm seeing
at least to this imbalance.
This it looks nice.
It looks nice.
Yeah, but this pullback, that's what I want you guys to understand. Like, I don't know. I'm not trading this pair, but I'm going to watch and clap for people who is going to trade this pair.
So this came into this imbalance right here.
Mm-hmm.
And came 50% of the imbalance? Because remember, as you said, it doesn't have to come all the way. It doesn't have to fill the imbalance. It can come up to 50% of that imbalance, which it did.
Yeah.
It wicked into the 50.
And that's why you are expecting like a sell or what?
Well, to me, I have multiple confirmations of a sell. That's one. That's one because we kicked back. We didn't close above consequent encroachment. We closed under consequent encroachment. And it's an order block.
Although we are just, one thing again is like we are just deliberating on a little sell before a buy up more, right?
Well, listen,
it's not like maybe we are in a different side of.
I agree. I think it's going to pull back because it's an order block. It's going to pull back to go higher, probably to your area, right?
Right. Do you know why this imbalance is like the most valuable imbalance? Because this is where we take the low, and this candlestick was the one that took the low. So this imbalance is the one that is much valued right here. I mean, this is also valid. This is just like they have to like balance this area, for buyers or something. But this one will be your imbalance mainly. That's why on GJ in the weekly time frame you can see like pronounced. A high has to get run. Go to the lower time frame, not like maybe the daily, to see what this area is showing right here. You can just mark it out. One day, yes. So that area is this area right here, right? Or maybe this one, I don't know which one is it. I think it's this area. I think it's this area. this area needs to get wiped
I agree.
before that sell will occur. It's a high there. That high needs to get taken. But for sure, I want to see this low gets broken. If you want to see that sell you are anticipating, then we can all get along the sell like this. But if it's not taking, I advise you to be patient. Don't take any trade like this.
Patience, patience. To me, this is confirmation, brother.
Yeah, this one, this low right here.
This will buy back up to this imbalance, and it's gonna go lower.
It could happen. That's why you have to know the pair you trade as well. So if this is your confirmation, you've traded this pair before, probably you are right with what you're saying. So
I got $7,000 worth of confirmation the other night.
go to the 4 hour. Let's see what the 4 hour is saying in this channel.
$7,000, bro. The 4 hour, man. Look at that.
So this is basically pure support and resistance, right? I know. Go back to the main chart. I want to see something again. Yeah. So this is like, when people are talking about support, resistance, we broke it. Now we are testing it. Well, we see what happens. You like to use the line chart, but on the normal day, this will be the low.
Well, listen, man. I'm just, I'm just telling you. From here to here, I made a killing. I thought we was gonna push to that zone, and it was
still valid. Yeah, we can still. That's what I'm saying, because this is the original low, and if you flip this low, where are we in that way?
Yeah, I was just about to say, if it doesn't break that low, then it's not going down. That double bottom,
right?
Yeah, if it doesn't break that
it's
low,
not going anywhere. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's the same thing we are saying.
I agree with y'all. But the thing that I'm saying is this at 9 a.m. New York time, this candle could have finished bullish. It did not.
It didn't.
There's a reason it did not. You know what I'm saying?
It's trapping the sellers. People are already in this trade. It's trapping them like this.
The sellers who are in this trade are in good position. It's trapping the buyers.
Buyers, yeah.
Because you are looking at this as a buy. Even though the structure has told you otherwise. Even though if I put on the ICT video right now, he's going to show you this setup. It makes a double high. Then this green candle takes that freaking high. And then immediately we come down and sell. ICT would have said, get in right here for the sale.
Okay, wait. Right here, I'm seeing something, right? What I'm supposed to be seeing on the daily time frame, right? Right here, we took the high. You see here, this red candlestick, we took and closed below this one, and we created a fair value gap in between. That was the fair value gap we mitigated right here, and here.
Yeah.
For this I understand this is giving you probably Friday, opportunity to make money, right?
Yes.
But for the original sale to occur, this is a good setup. If you understand, that's what I'm telling you. You guys have to understand your candlestick. It doesn't, any time frame that you have to see something occur.
I agree. But what I'm telling you now,
below, displace back to fair value gap for your entry, then we sell. We could, you see how massive this candlestick is. We could have just keep on like this, take this low and just clear.
But it's not going to do that. It has to set the people up who want to buy to this imbalance. That's all this is. But this, to me, this candle right here, this 4-hour candle is the one that tells the truth. Because if it finishes bullish, then I'm agreeing with you. It got to pull back and go high.
Yeah, that then it would have made a bullish order block for this week coming.
Yes.
So that means it would have been a buy continuation for this week, but instead it made a bearish order block on the daily. So, then it's gonna sell
I
off
agree.
and then buy.
I think we'll push up, grab some liquidity or whatever, and then we're going down. We're going to break these lows as we go down. It's not just going to be a straight red candle down, but it's going to stair step down.
This, I mean, if you look at this formation, right, it's the same as almost GJ. Is it not how it's moving, but like, I mean, probably this one with like a clear structure or something. 1, 2, 3. All right. Good luck, everyone.
For sure. Anybody else had any questions?
So you said on Monday we will see this occur, right? Or just within the week?
I think so. I mean, you might see it start selling Sunday afternoon. I don't know. I can't. Hey, man. Hey.
After market open, it could happen. So, oh my God, you guys should be careful. What about we just going to do something like this? Clear liquidity.
So listen, just like you said, Andrew, just like you said, this could go up here. It could come down and not break that low. Or if it breaks this low, it's going to pull back.
That's it. Then it's ready.
Then you sell. I'm just saying we already broke the low on the 4-hour. Like on the 1 hour, on the 15-minute, we broke the low. On the 1 hour, we broke the low. On the 4-hour, we broke the low. So the next step is to break the low on the daily. And then the weekly. It all has, everything can't happen at the same time. Like this is not going to be just a bearish shoot straight down to break all those time frames low. It ain't gonna be that easy.
No.
They couldn't have got my $7,000 donation if they did it like that.
By Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll see the direct.
Well, I think I think that they could set up, it could break this low Monday, it could push down to break that low and then pull back.
GJ, I mean, I don't usually it has to be moving too, but GJ moved well, like when he wants to move. So
yeah, but I agree. By Tuesday, we'll all know what time it is anyway. Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
So nobody has to rush into the trade because it's 500.
That's what I'm saying. We have to be patient.
Well, hopefully everybody's patient anyway. Wait for their setup. Only thing that happen fast is accidents, and pregnancy.
Back to patient, man. After GU did something.
Hey, Todd, I have a question. I know there's some time before the election comes up, but do you have are you going to trade the election this year? Do you have a game plan?
I'm not going to avoid it. I'm going to trade the setup, and I'm sure there will be a setup on the election. I made a bunch of money with Ruby in 2020, and hopefully I can recreate that magic, here. But no, I don't have a specific pair or a game plan right now. But the opportunity is going to be there. And what's probably going to happen is all the indices will curl up and pull back prior to the election. And we'll see it. The same way she saw it, in 2020.
Because isn't the election already playing out at the moment? Because that's why all the indices are going bullish. Because they already know who's won.
That no, I don't.
Kind of.
I mean, I think that's all a lie. I think they're going bullish because of liquidity. Now, the what the market is going to do is pull back. Everything is going to curl up, prior to the election. All these areas that we can't get in at, all this imbalance. So at some point, the market will curl up, right? It'll start maybe pushing down a little bit. And once the election comes out, you're going to get that spike up. I don't care who wins. The market ain't spiking down more than likely. It's spiking up. So because they're going to use the election to manipulate the market the same way they use news. The other day, what was that? I was trading a euro pair, and the U.S. retail numbers came out, and it spiked the market. I'm like, this is dumb. U.S. retail sales don't have nothing to do with the pair I was trading. So just understand that we're going to get some manipulation either way. But hey, y'all, the Texas Longhorns are playing today. We got to play them Georgia puppies. All right, does everybody get full? Everybody get their understanding?
Thank you, Todd.
Yeah, thanks, Todd.